Hello, everyone, and welcome to the English Audiobook Library Podcast. I'm Molika.
And I'm Smith. Wow, Molika, you're starting today's podcast? That's different.
Yes, because today's topic is something I'm really passionate about. We're going to talk about how small habits make big results.
Oh, I love this topic. It's one of the most important principles for English learners.
Exactly. And I want to share this because I used to think I needed to study for hours every day to improve my English.
And what happened?
I burned out. I'd study intensely for a week, then quit for a month. I never made real progress.
That's so common. Many learners do exactly that.
But then I discovered the power of small daily habits, and everything changed.
Tell us more. I think our listeners need to hear this.
Let's dive in. Smith, let me ask you something. What do most English learners do on January 1st?
They make big goals. This year, I'll become fluent in English. I'll study 3 hours every day.
Exactly. And what happens by February?
They've already quit.
Right. Because big goals sound exciting, but they're actually overwhelming.
Can you explain why?
Sure. Imagine someone says, starting tomorrow, I'll study English for 3 hours every day.
That sounds ambitious.
Too ambitious. Because their brain immediately thinks, 3 hours? I don't have that much time. I'm too busy. That sounds exhausting.
So they never start?
Or they start for 1 or 2 days, then life gets busy, they miss a day, feel guilty, and quit completely.
The all-or-nothing mentality.
Exactly. Big goals create big pressure, and pressure leads to procrastination and failure.
So what's the solution?
Small habits. Instead of saying, I'll study 3 hours daily, say, I'll study 10 minutes daily.
10 minutes? That seems too small.
That's what everyone thinks. But here's the secret. Small habits are easy to start and easy to maintain.
And consistency matters more than intensity?
Exactly. 10 minutes every single day beats 3 hours once a week.
I need to hear more about this.
Let me explain something powerful called the compound effect.
What's that?
It's when small actions repeated consistently create enormous results over time.
Like compound interest in banking?
Exactly. If you improve just 1% every day, you won't notice much change immediately.
Right, 1% is tiny.
But after 1 year of improving 1% daily, you'll be 37 times better than when you started.
Wait, 37 times? That can't be right.
It's mathematics. 1.01 multiplied by itself 365 times equals 37.78.
That's incredible.
The opposite is also true. If you get 1% worse each day, you'll decline to nearly 0 in a year.
So small improvements compound into massive growth?
Yes, but you have to be patient. The first weeks or months, you don't see much change. That's when most people quit.
Because they don't see immediate results.
Right. But if you keep going, suddenly you break through. Results appear all at once.
Can you give a real English learning example?
Sure. Imagine you learn just 5 new English words every day. Just 5.
That's easy.
After 1 week, you know 35 words. Not impressive yet. After 1 month, 150 words. Still feels slow.
But after 1 year?
1,825 words. That's enough vocabulary for intermediate conversation.
Wow, just from 5 words daily.
That's the compound effect. Small habits compound into remarkable results.
Okay, I'm convinced that small habits work. But what specific small habits should English learners develop?
Great question. Let me share some examples.
Please do!
Habit 1. Read one paragraph of English every morning. Just one paragraph.
That takes what, 2 minutes?
Exactly. Anyone can do that. But after a year, you've read 365 paragraphs. Your reading comprehension will improve dramatically.
What's habit 2?
Listen to one English song during your commute or while exercising.
Just one song?
Yes. Focus on understanding the lyrics. After a year, you've deeply listened to hundreds of songs. Your listening skills will skyrocket.
I like this. What's habit 3?
Write 3 sentences in English before bed. About your day, your thoughts, anything.
3 sentences is so manageable.
But after a year, you've written over 1,000 sentences. Your writing fluency will be completely different.
What about speaking practice?
Habit 4. Speak English to yourself for 2 minutes daily. Describe what you see, what you're doing, how you feel.
That's private practice with no pressure.
Exactly. After a year, you've practiced speaking for over 12 hours. That's significant.
Any other habits?
Habit 5. Learn one idiom or phrase each day. Write it down, use it in a sentence.
After a year, you know 365 idioms.
Yes, your English will sound much more natural and native-like.
These are all so small and doable.
That's the point. They're easy to start and easy to maintain.
Okay, Molika, I love these small habit ideas. But how do we actually make them stick? How do we ensure we do them every day?
Excellent question. Let me share the strategies that work.
I'm ready!
Strategy 1. Attach your new habit to an existing habit. This is called habit stacking.
What does that mean?
You already have habits you do automatically every day, right? Brushing teeth, making coffee, eating lunch.
Yes, those are automatic.
So attach your English habit to one of those. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will read one English paragraph.
Oh, so the existing habit triggers the new habit?
Exactly. After I pour my morning coffee, I will listen to one English podcast episode.
After I finish dinner, I will write 3 English sentences.
Perfect. You're getting it. Habit stacking makes new habits much easier to remember and maintain.
What's strategy 2?
Make it ridiculously easy. This is called the 2-minute rule.
2-minute rule?
Your habit should take less than 2 minutes to start. If it feels hard, make it easier.
Examples?
Don't say, I'll read for 30 minutes. Say, I'll read 1 page. Don't say, I'll study vocabulary for an hour. Say, I'll look up 1 new word.
Start so small it's almost impossible to fail?
Exactly. Once you start, you often continue. But the key is removing barriers to starting.
That's smart. What's strategy 3?
Track your progress visually. Get a calendar and put an X for each day you complete your habit.
Why does that help?
Because you'll see the chain of X's growing. You won't want to break the chain. It becomes motivating.
Psychology.
Yes. Plus, tracking makes you accountable to yourself.
Any other strategies?
Strategy 4. Focus on identity, not outcome.
What's the difference?
Don't say, I want to speak fluent English. Say, I am an English learner who practices daily.
Why is that better?
Because outcomes are in the future. Identity is now. When you see yourself as someone who practices daily, you act accordingly.
So I become the type of person who has good English habits?
Exactly. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity reinforces your habits.
Molika, this all sounds great. But what if someone misses a day? What if they break their habit streak?
Great question. This happens to everyone. Here's what you do. Never miss twice.
Never miss twice?
Missing one day is acceptable. Life happens, but never miss 2 days in a row.
Why?
Because missing once is an accident. Missing twice is the start of a new habit, the habit of not doing it.
So if you miss Monday, make absolutely sure you do it on Tuesday.
Exactly. Get back on track immediately.
What about when motivation disappears?
This is important. Don't rely on motivation. Motivation is temporary. Systems are permanent.
What do you mean?
Motivation gets you started. Habits keep you going. Build a system where practicing English is automatic, regardless of how you feel.
So on days you don't feel motivated, you still practice because it's your habit?
Yes, that's when habit is most powerful, when you do it even without feeling motivated.
What if someone says they're too busy?
That's usually an excuse, not reality. Everyone has 10 minutes. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Use your lunch break. Practice before bed.
It's about priority, not time?
Exactly. You make time for what's important to you.
What if progress feels too slow?
Remember the compound effect. Progress isn't linear. You might not see results for weeks or months. Then suddenly, breakthrough.
Trust the process?
Trust the process. Small habits are planting seeds. You can't see the roots growing underground, but they are.
And eventually the tree appears.
Beautiful metaphor.
Molika, you mentioned at the beginning that small habits changed your English learning. Can you share your personal experience?
Of course. 2 years ago, my English was stuck at intermediate level. I understood a lot but couldn't speak fluently.
What changed?
I stopped trying to study for hours. Instead, I committed to 3 small habits.
What were they?
Every morning, I read one news article in English while drinking coffee. Every lunch break, I watched one 5-minute English video. Every night before bed, I wrote 5 sentences about my day.
That's maybe 20 minutes total daily?
Exactly. It felt almost too easy. For the first month, I didn't notice much improvement.
But you kept going?
Yes, because it was so easy to maintain. After 3 months, I started noticing I understood more. After 6 months, I was thinking in English sometimes. After 1 year, I had a full English conversation with confidence.
That's amazing.
The transformation happened so gradually I barely noticed until I looked back. Small habits completely changed my English.
And now you're co-hosting an English podcast.
Exactly. All from tiny daily habits. If I can do it, anyone can.
Wow, Molika, thank you for sharing this wisdom.
Thank you for letting me start today's podcast.
So listeners, remember, you don't need to study for hours, you just need small daily habits.
Improve 1% daily. Trust the compound effect. Results will come.
Pick one small habit today, just one, and commit to it for the next month.
Thank you for listening to the English Audiobook Library podcast.
Please like, subscribe, and comment. What small English habit will you start today?
Remember, small habits, big results.
Consistency beats intensity.
See you next time. Keep practicing.